And I'm going to work very hard with Secretary Noem to keep President Trump's promise and his commitment several weeks ago that sanctuary cities are now our priority. We're going to flood the zone. If we can't arrest a bad guy in the safety and security of the county jail, then we'll arrest him in the community, and we'll arrest him in the jail. And when we arrest him in the community, if he's with others that are in the country illegally, they're coming too.
And we're back, y'all. Thank you for watching today. Go ahead and hit that like button, my people. You know that it helps us out a ton. And, of course, it helps you because it helps us keep bringing you this content. Now, y'all, yesterday there was a tragic situation in which an immigration official was shot. Thankfully, he survived, and it looks like he's going to live and hopefully recover. But this has really caused a lot of consternation in the immigration enforcement community, particularly with Tom Homan. I'm sure with the victim's family as well, but with Tom Homan, who's more or less overseeing the immigration enforcement for the country. Tom Homan has said that this is a watershed moment. He's going to flood the zone in sanctuary cities, and also anybody who is not a criminal who gets wrapped up while ICE goes after criminals, they're going to be deported as well. So what we're going to do in this video, we're going to take a look at the incident in which the immigration official was attacked. And we're also going to look at Tom Homan's response to that and how he says that sanctuary cities, it's over for you. Let's take a look. But before we do, y'all, make sure you take care of your money. I'm not going to make this a long one, y'all. Go to Paralegold, PARALEGOLD.com, or call 844-651-8334, 844-651-8334. If you have $50,000 to $100,000 or more in your retirement, protected from inflation, protected from monetary debasement, you're about to retire. Make sure your money's still there and it's still worth something by investing at least some of it in gold. Talk to our partners at Augusta Precious Metals. Go click the link now, get the free information, and protect your precious retirement.
Police searching for a second suspect accused of shooting an off-duty Border Patrol officer during an attempted robbery over the weekend. The officer was shot in the face during the New York City ambush, but thankfully is expected to survive. DHS arresting one alleged assailant so far, revealing he is an illegal immigrant released by the Biden administration in 2023. And this is not his first run-in with the law. He has racked up an extensive rap sheet, including charges like grand larceny, assault, and armed robbery. Former Assistant FBI Director Chris Swecker joins me now to discuss, Chris, yet another example of a far-left city not informing ICE and allowing a criminal repeatedly back on the streets.
So as would be expected, Tom Homan is very upset about this situation. There have been many attacks on immigration enforcement officials at this point. So, I mean, at this point, this is at least the third or fourth shooting that I can remember in the last several weeks, not to mention any types of situations which may occur as the immigration officials are carrying out their duties, arresting people, deporting them, etc. So now it looks like these types of situations in which the sanctuary cities don't work with ICE are actually going to have the opposite effect, where ICE is going to focus on them even more. Take a look at how Tom Homan says it.
I visited the officer last night. Of course, he was heavily sedated, so I didn't have words with him, but I did talk to his family. They're devastated. It's just a shock to the soul when you walk in and see that young man laying there. Secretary said it, Rodney said it, sanctuary cities are sanctuaries for criminals. Hard stop. I've been doing this since 1984. I've never seen a situation where I see it today. New York City, how many times do you want to see NYPD attacked by illegal alien criminals in this city? Now a federal officer. How many citizens in this city have been attacked by illegal aliens in this city? You see the polls. Everybody agrees we should be arresting public safety threat illegal aliens, but you got a city council here that locked us out of Rikers Island. Are you kidding me? So an illegal alien in Rikers Island we can't talk to, we don't have access to. That makes the city unsafe. Every sanctuary city is unsafe. I'll say it again, sanctuary cities are sanctuaries for criminals. And I'm going to work very hard with Secretary Noem to keep President Trump's promise and his commitment several weeks ago that sanctuary cities are now our priority. We're going to flood the zone. You don't want to let us into jail to arrest a bad guy in the safety and security of a jail. You want to release him into the street, which makes it unsafe for the community, makes it unsafe for the officer, makes it unsafe for the alien. Anything can happen on a street arrest. So what we're going to do, we're going to have more agents in New York City to look for that bad guy. So sanctuary cities get exactly what they don't want, more agents in the community and more agents in the work site. If we can't arrest a bad guy in the safety and security of the county jail, then we'll arrest him in the community, and we'll arrest him in the jail. And when we arrest him in the community, if he's with others that are in the country illegally, they're coming too. Sanctuary cities are sanctuaries for criminals. President Trump is not going to tolerate it. And I'll work every day with Secretary Noem to make sure we get as many bad guys, illegal aliens out of this country that we can. And I want to say one more thing. I'm sick and tired of reading in the media every day how ICE is not doing what the Trump administration has promised, that we're not arresting criminals, that most of the people we arrest are not criminals. I look at the numbers every day. The numbers I looked at the other day, 130,000 arrests and 90,000 criminals. Do the math, that's 70%. And who are the others? Others are those who have final orders, who had due process at great taxpayer expense. A federal judge ordered them removed, so ICE's job is to remove them. Who are the rest of the people? National security threats. Under Secretary Noem's leadership, they've arrested several hundred Iranian nationals. National security threats. They may not have a criminal conviction, but they need to be detained. They need to be arrested and taken off the streets of this country. Then I read another story about how most people in ICE detention aren't criminals. Now the story is, how bad of a criminal they have to be. I saw a story the other day. Only 1% of the illegal aliens removed were murderers. Are you kidding me? Being in the country illegally is not illegal anymore? You got to commit a murder to be deported? If you look at ICE detention, I'll say it again. Look at detention. Who's in detention? I looked at the numbers this morning. A majority are criminals, have criminal history. Who are the rest? Final order cases, who are judge ordered removed. The others are expedited removal by federal statute demands they be detained. So for the media out there, let's try telling the truth.
So one of the reasons why I started covering the immigration situation is because I find this struggle between the states and the federal government fascinating. Again, I've said it many times, I am for states' rights. And the United States Supreme Court has said states do not have to cooperate with federal law enforcement. States do not have to lend their state law enforcement to help enforce federal law. So that is the law. But as you can see, the federal government has a lot of screws that it can turn, and it can really turn up the heat on the state governments. So I'd like for y'all to let me know, how do you see this unfolding? Do you think the states may wisen up and say, look, we're just attracting additional scrutiny. Maybe if we were to loosen up on some of these sanctuary city policies, we can actually help everybody get protected. We can actually help protect everybody and make things run more smoothly? Or do you think they'll just dig in and then cause the federal government maybe to dig in more? Let me know what y'all think down in the comments. Before you do, please stop, hit the share button, share this video out over email, text message, WhatsApp, Facebook, Snapchat, Instagram, all of your favorite social mediums. And of course, if you're not a subscriber, please do subscribe. For my people with a retirement, go to Paralegold, PARALEGOLD.com. Download our free report on protecting your retirement with gold. You know, it's the longest running, strongest, hardest money that mankind has ever known. It's been with us for 5,000 years. Also, you can call my people at Augusta Precious Metals at 844-651-8334. Thank y'all for watching. Love y'all. And see you back in the next one.